No, don't die on me. Dude, what are you doing here? Hey, what's up, man? Where you been? Working. You ever heard of it? Yeah, right. Where? Got a new job. You know, as a video manager at a place called V12 Lifestyle. Cap. Dude, I've already made a couple of videos for them already. They're already online. Dude, your fans are so mad at you right now. Why? You disappeared. You're lucky you're not, like, meeting a fan right now. What are you talking about? Did it give you the death stare? Sorry, the death what? You know, the death stare. You know what? Screw you. I'm just gonna work. You know, like an adult. No. So close. Someone just commented that I'm more disappointing than an unsalted pretzel. I'm telling you. Your fans hate you right now. No, not you, Ted. Sorry. I'm back on. Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Fluffy Flamingos. I'm your host, Shai Mizrahi, and it's been a minute. A lot of you guys are probably wondering,
Shai, what is this V12 crap you're posting? Will you ever upload another regular episode?
And lots more. And these are actual questions I've gotten. So as you heard in that intro, again, I did get a job at a place called V12 Lifestyle as their video manager, or basically their marketer. They sell hats, shirts, hoodies, cars, hair products. They have a barber in the back, surfboards, skateboards, all kinds of things. And they're epic. I'm not sponsored or anything yet, but I do back this company 100%. They have like eco-friendly products, so they have like actual beeswax to put in your hair as gel, and the other gel that they have, like pomade, it's just made out of minerals, which is like super healthy for your hair and scalp. But again, I back them up, and that's why I've made products for them, like this clip.
The mall is dead. Silent. It's 10 a.m. Time to open the gates. Welcome to every customer that braves through our doors.
And this one as well. Right now, I've been working on a project that took me 2 weeks to complete. Like, I just finished it, and it was like 47 hours and 37 minutes of work. They gave me 12 hours of footage, threw it in my lap, and basically said, figure out what you think this should look like. Make a vlog out of this footage. So I had to watch everything, edit everything, and it took a long time. And that's not all, because then, that very night when I finished, my laptop, it broke. Like, mega broke. It broke it. It mega broke it. Let me just pop up a picture on the screen of, look at this.
This is awful.
We went to Best Buy and they're like,
Your warranty doesn't cover that.
yeah. So a little annoyed with that. However, I've been using my father's laptop just to work on a couple of things here and there, just borrowing it. However, today we have bigger fish to catch, guys. We are on the last episode of Just Text Effects. Today, we're going to put 2 tutorials together and we're going to make something really cool. I've done both of these tutorials in the past, but we're going to reboot it a little bit and make it something special, something a little bit more modern.
Nice idea, bro.
So today, we're going to be talking about motion tracking, which this should be a little familiar to you if you've watched me before. I've been learning this in After Effects, and the reason we're learning about this is because I think this is one of the craziest, most creative ways that you can express your text, or at least the effects that you can do with it. I use this stuff all the time, and that's not an exaggeration. If you look back on any number of my videos, I use it constantly. So, without further ado, let's get started on this sick tutorial. Okay, so there's 2D motion tracking and there's 3D motion tracking. So what are they and what are the differences? The first thing we're going to talk about is 2D tracking. And my old self actually did a superb job of explaining this. So we're going to rewind about 2 years ago and I'm going to let myself explain.
So today, guys, I'm going to teach you how to do something like this, where you have kind of a text or animation following your hand movements around, and it can go pretty crazy if you want. It can move a lot, but yeah, that's what we're going to focus on today. What you guys just saw is what's known as motion tracking. Essentially, motion tracking is selecting a point of interest that is contrastive. So in that video that you saw where I was moving my hand and the text showed up, I was using the ring on my hand because it's black and my hand is not black. It's quite the opposite. So I wanted to follow my hand around and this ring is perfect. I could even use this part of my watch here. It's just that the ring is much closer to my fingers and I trust it a little bit more.
Nice, told you, he did a really good job. Now, 3D motion tracking is basically the same thing, just, you know, on a 3D level. So 2D, when you're moving your hand, it follows the movement of your hand. Now, if we do a 3D motion track, it'll actually stay in the one spot of the environment. So it'll hover right next to my head. It doesn't matter if I move or if the background moves, it'll stay in that perspective no matter which way the camera moves. So let's learn how to 2D track. Again, old me did a great job, so let's see him do it again. Let's see him pull off another great stunt.
So basically we're just going to take that footage that we have and we're just going to throw it right into After Effects, and it's all mostly in post aside from having a point that you might purposely put there to track later. So let's go on ahead, head over to my desk, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this in After Effects. So in Premiere Pro right now, it's all set up with my footage in it and I've cut the part that I want to use. So what we're going to do is we're just going to right click our footage. We're going to go down to Replace with After Effects Composition. Within After Effects, we're going to take our playhead to the point where we want to start our effect. We're going to head up to Layer, New, Null Object, and then go back and select your base clip once again. What we're going to do here is we're going to hit Animation, Track Motion. Now this here brings up a box for us, and this box will pinpoint exactly what we're going to track. It'll give us a wide range of size so that it will be able to track things a little bit easier. But if you can see, there's a crosshair inside of that tracking point. So whatever that crosshair is on, that's what it will be tracking. So in our instance, we're using my ring. So we're going to bring this over right there. Last thing we're going to do is all this is set, but underneath options, there's a little play button that says Analyze Forward. That play button will make all the keyframes for us. That's the beauty of motion tracking. You don't have to go individually frame by frame to track this. It'll do it all for us, which is so much more smooth than we can do by hand. So just go ahead, hit that. It's going to start the track motion pointing, and I'll come back when it's done. Okay, so it's done tracking. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're just going to hit Apply and OK. This is the last step that is necessary in order to finish your track motion. What we're going to do is we're going to make our last layer, which is the text or the logo or animation, whatever it is you're using. We're just going to make it right on top of everything. So we're going to go to Layer, New, Text. I'm going to type in anything that you want. Now that I have my text aligned where I want it to go, the last thing we're going to do is we're just going to use something called a pick whip. Now a pick whip is right next to where the layer is, and it's kind of like this little spiral looking shape. And what you're going to do is you're going to drag and drop it on the null object. And now it is tracked onto your hand.
Wow, he's doing great. So future me will do the 3D motion tracking. Let's explain that part. So we're in Adobe After Effects and we're going to start 3D tracking in here. So I got a couple of clips of some drone footage from the Alps and we're just going to experiment with a couple of them. Here, so we got some sheep and it's just kind of panning upward a little bit. So we're going to go to Effects and Presets and we're going to type in 3D camera tracker, which is right here. So let's go ahead and drag and drop that onto our footage and let's wait for it to analyze. There you go, and it's ready. So now we can go ahead, look for our target. We got plenty of options. Let's just make it look directly at us. And I'm going to hit Control click, create text and camera. we'll just have it say sheep. Get it pretty big. And that looks pretty good. So, like I said, it's going to stay in the environment. So because the camera's panning up, it's going to disappear behind the camera at some point. So, if we press play, honestly, this clip was pretty perfect. I don't think we need to show this more than once. There you go. And like I said, you can make this say anything you want. Anything. For this video, I kind of want to just take a step backwards and really see the bigger picture. I've been doing this YouTube thing for like 4 years, 5 years, something like that. Pretty long time. It's awesome being able to reflect on what I've done and what I'm doing now, and, you know, what is the difference? How good do they look next to each other? I think that if you're going to be a creator, one of the things that you need to make a really good habit is going back and reading everything and rewatching everything. Look at your old scripts, your old ideas, your old notebooks, your old videos, everything. What would you change about it? What did you like about it? What did you hate about it that you would never do again? If you guys want to improve and learn, like really improve and learn, this is the way to do it. Just put out a crap ton of stuff, and someday along down the road, you're going to look back at these videos and be like, that was cringy, and I hated that, and you're going to learn from that. Anyways, guys, that's all there is to this mini-series. Thank you so much for bearing with me and really learning all of these awesome effects with me. You guys are awesome, and I'm very grateful to have you guys here with me. So, really, I don't know how to end this series. I guess go out and learn as much as you can. This is not the end. There is so much more to learn out there, and I know you guys can figure it out and learn as much as you can. Go ahead, hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You know what to do. See you guys in the next episode of Fluffy Flamingos.